Hello, my darlings. How are we doing? It's February 2025. Um, what a year it has been. Um, Largely disturbance of peace, worry, frustration, um, and especially for a lot of businesses, something that I'm coming across with my clients, with companies that I use, customer service based. There are delays. There are delays in receiving things and services being completed because those wonderful people who carried out those services are under threat. And no one's talking about the reality of that. And this actually was the same thing that happened last time this administration was in, and had, for the first couple of months, made all these sweeping new legislations. So no one's talking about the reality of that. What I say to you guys who are running your businesses, who may have now delays because of tariffs, because of the current climate and people being afraid to show up to work, especially here in the city. I've seen it. I've seen it in the schools. I've seen parents keeping their children from home because of fear. So we need to be honest and transparent about that, right? Do not be afraid to think, oh, this is just an excuse. Speak to your customers and let them know what's happening. Be transparent. Yeah, let's be transparent with ourselves as well about how we're feeling about the situation. For my part, I have been very selective in what I am allowing myself to absorb. I'm selective in what posts I'm watching, what news channels, news outlets I'm listening to and watching, how often I'm watching the news. Good or bad, I'm going straight to a source. Okay, so to find out exactly what's been written, what's been signed, I'm going to the White House website, for good or for bad. So having control, take control over what you're absorbing, but also take control over your situation. It's a scary time right now, but let your customers know what's happening. If there are delays, these are the facts. This is what's happening. We're really sorry about it. Can we offer you a coupon for the inconvenience and for you still continuing to be our customers? Something like that, just being honest. And also, so controlling what you're taking in, controlling what you're absorbing, being transparent, protecting your peace. One thing I realized as well here, which is quite interesting, is that news media for me in the States is very insular. And I don't even know half of what goes on around most of this country. You have a few big stories like the fires in California or the snow and the winter on this side or Trump. That's all I'm hearing. Little did I know until I tapped into my own community, spiritual community, is that there have been earthquakes in other countries. There have been cyclones in an island called Mayotte near Madagascar. There's all sorts happening in the world. And when we're so insular, we become so self-absorbed. And that's when fear grows even more. That's when stress and anxiety happens. So expand your mind. What's going on the world scene at large? What are other people going through? And it's not to say that what you're going through is not valid. It's valid. What you're suffering, what you're worried about is valid. But sometimes in order to put things into perspective and see a bigger picture, we need to come out of ourselves. We need to look at what's happening on the global scale, what's happening to others that I love and care about. And putting that in perspective really helps us, again, to gain control over that fear, anxiety, and worries as well. So that's just a few 5 minutes of what I've been thinking about for the past month of 2025, maintaining my peace, taking control over my thoughts, my feelings, what I'm taking in, and what I also want to put out to you, my listeners, and to my clients. Just always trying to empower to uplift, and also to give voice. All right, lovelies, you take care.